On into the Valley News Live Alert Desk. My name is Ashlyn Hill. Right now, we are monitoring breaking news of a potential threat as multiple schools in our viewing area were called into lockdown this morning. Right now, though, I do want to jump on here and say that we are labeling them as swatting calls at this time. We've had our reporter on scene at multiple schools this morning, our crime and safety reporter, Bailey Hurley. We cannot confirm an active threat or any type of active activity on school grounds right now. Again, we are calling them swatting calls. A lot of people calling into the newsroom, sending us emails, sending us messages as we were working to gather information about Davies High School, Fargo North High, Ben Franklin Middle School, and that was actually the first call and the first thing we had heard on our scanner this morning. Again, our crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley currently on her way to Davies High School. She has been to the other two locations this morning following those scanner reports. She's been keeping us updated in the newsroom. She told us that she also heard from Grand Forks Public Schools. They received the same call as well as Bismarck. But here's where we're noticing that this is not just a trend here regionally. Unfortunately, this is a national issue. Specifically today, this morning, we actually have email chains that run through our parent company, Gray Television. The initial reports came through. We sent out the email, and we were surprised to see multiple other emails coming in experiencing the same things across different states. We're talking about Michigan, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, as well as Minnesota. So again, our viewing area here regionally across our states, but also nationally in those other states as well. We're hearing from digital content producers, news directors, reporters. They're also sending us their written news stories on their websites about what they have been experiencing in the realm of swatting calls. Now, I do want to share with you the initial scanner report of what gathered our attention this morning. There was a possible, I do want to put up quotes because this was a scanner report, what we heard in the newsroom. A possible shooter in a school. It was a call about Ben Franklin Middle School. That's what gathered our attention, and that was around 9:45 a.m. for those of us in the newsroom. But again, we are not investigating this as an active threat or an active report. We are simply monitoring the situation for what it could possibly be, which is what we're referring to as a swatting call. So again, crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley on her way to Davies to give us more information. We will be continuing to cover this here on air, online, and throughout our website, but we also will be continuing to cover this nationally through local news live and just the communication that we have between stations. So I do want to right now take a look at this online article that we have been using to help explain what swatting is, what it means when you hear that term, and how this impacts your students at school, how this impacts your family moving forward. So what you're taking a look at on your screen, I've shared mine with you, is an article from the National Association of School Resource Officers. The title there is Surge in School Swatting Calls, and we are experiencing that in real time. So I'm going to scroll down and share with you their definition. The term swatting refers to hoax calls being placed to 911 reporting an emergency, like an armed intruder, active shooting, or other critical incident that necessitates a large and immediate law enforcement response, possibly including a SWAT team. While nationwide statistics on these criminal events are not readily available, they are referring to information from 2013. So unfortunately, this is nothing new. This is nothing new for resource officers or police departments to go through, but this could be seen as something potentially new for parents and for families and for those of us who are at home worried about our students after we're told that they have gone into lockdown. I do want to say, though, that we are getting new reports as well, just of current information as we keep moving through this very active scenario. A note was sent out to Ben Franklin staff and parents. It was a call to dispatch, and it was deemed to be a hoax by law enforcement officials. So official statements now coming out. This is seen as a hoax, not investigating this as an active threat by any means. Swatting, again, the definition that I just went over, they included that in their, I just got handed this in the newsroom. This is really coming across our desks as I speak. They included a definition of what swatting is to inform parents and families of what is going on. So this was from Kristen Hansen, the principal of Ben Franklin Middle School. I do want to take a moment to say, what a scary time. I completely can empathize with those of you at home wondering what is going on. You're getting these messages. Your students are in school. whether it's your student, whether your family is working in the school system, whatever it may be that ties you to your community. We feel that right here at the station. We all feel for you at home right now. We are just as worried, we are just as alert, and we are keeping close tabs on this. We know that your families also mean our families, so we take this very, very seriously. I know I didn't have a lot to show you today on this Alert Desk update, but we wanted to bring it to your attention. We are on this, we are taking this seriously, and of course we will be continuing to update you as we move throughout our day and look ahead to our weekend. We were all digging ourselves out of a snowstorm this week, and now to have this stressor on top of that, it's not easy for anyone, and we take that very seriously here at Valley News Live. And I do just want to touch on the fact that this isn't just happening for us regionally right here. This is a national issue. This is bringing this to our attention. We are going through an active email chain as we speak of multiple states dealing with this same fear, this same hoax, and this same investigation into swatting calls. And of course, I couldn't leave without letting you know that we are keeping a close look on our website. Always, always, always head on over to Valley News Live. We take our digital presence very seriously to keep you all updated online and through social media. All of the latest information right here on this breaking news. And again, I'll just quickly scroll through our article here. You can read it for yourselves online. And that even includes our sister stations with the Gray Television Network in Omaha, in Hastings, in Michigan, in Colorado. As I mentioned, this is a big deal, not just here, but for a lot of folks. I'm wishing you well. I will be signing off here shortly to continue to gather. Please be sure to tune into our noon newscast. Bailey Hurley will be joining us live there with the latest information again out of Davies School. And in the meantime, please be safe, hug your loved ones, and take care of each other as best as you can. That was your live alert desk from Ashland Hill. I'll be signing off now. Thank you, everybody.